authentically.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that. Well, since you mentioned there's only can be one particular individual, the uniqueness, and that's part of what I really want to know. So, what are the things that you say makes you unique? What are the things that you would think separate you from others that are speakers and also doing things that you do?
It's a very good question. It's an excellent question. What separates me from other speakers that I'm aware that are out there? Several things. One, my background.
Yeah.
I have a lot of stories. I had of resilience, fortitude. I've been through a lot growing up. I have a lot of tragedy, a lot of different things that I've experienced. Also, when I was in high school, I'm also an introvert. Let me go back. So I've been through a lot growing up. I'm also naturally an introvert. I truly am an introvert. Whenever I say that, people don't believe that I'm an introvert, but it's true. The thing is, then I question, well, what is your definition of being an introvert? Because the true definition of being an introvert is simply how we just get energy. That's it. So whether you're an extrovert, introvert, omnivert, it doesn't matter. It's a matter of how we generate and derive our energy. That's it. If I have to, for example, write a speech, I rather be by myself, brainstorm, maybe have the lights off, no noise around me, so I can process, right? Because that's how I derive my energy. Now, if other people are constantly around me, I cannot focus, I cannot process. It's actually taxing and draining. Whereas the flip side, if you're an extrovert, you want people around you, you picking people's brains, you're asking different questions, you may interview some people, so you like to have people around you because that helps with the brainstorming process, and you're also getting ideas and also generating energy from them. Whereas I'm just the opposite. So that's just the difference between being an introvert and extrovert. So that, coupled with the fact that I've been through a lot of tragedy and trauma in my life, growing up in low socioeconomics, dealing with drug dealing, uh, people drinking alcohol all the time. It was just addicted, trauma in my family, growing up, losing my mother at a very early age, my grandmother at a very early age on my maternal side. So it was a lot of tragedy and trauma throughout my life that I actually bring. A lot of balance, fortitude, resilience. Always felt that I was never going to go to jail. I was never going to use drugs, never drink alcohol, because where I grew up, that I learned a lot from my environment that I did not want to engage in. And I've also been experienced where it was with a lot of different police officers. I mean, I've met a lot of police officers who were very, very, very good people, but unfortunately, there were some police officers who were not good, for lack of a better word, to be quite honest with you. I dealt with a lot of good police officers, but there were also some police officers who were not professional and who were not good people, I believe, because of the things that they were doing. It suggested that they were not good people. So having those skills and those life skills and experiences that actually pushed me in certain areas. And then while in high school, just not wanting to go home because my mother wasn't there and my grandmother wasn't there, and I didn't want to be in the environment. So just playing basketball. And after the basketball season was over, I just needed something to do. So I just started acting and didn't realize that I had a natural talent for acting. At least that's what I was told by one of the directors back at that time. So I auditioned for a school play, and I've learned a lot because the director of the school play, I didn't know that she had a lot of friends in the industry, the acting industry, and
Yeah.
all my children, if you can remember the daytime soap opera, all my
Hmm.
children, she had a lot of friends in the acting industry. She was a professional opera singer. So she really
Hmm.
taught me, and she was also my English teacher. So she taught me
Yeah.
about grammar, sentence structure, proper English, proper diction, enunciation, projection. Because from her singing background, now going into acting, that's where I actually learned a lot of the vocal variety, the modulation, the diction, the projection, stage presence, the difference between stage right and stage left. dealing with the audience, how to speak in a microphone. I've learned that, and I've been trained on how to do that for several years. And then I got an acting agent, and then I was in training for over 10 years to, as a method actor. So those are some of the things I believe that actually set me apart from the average speaker, because my life skills, my life experiences, also the fact that I've been teaching for over 20 years, been in law enforcement for nearly 30 years, and also corporate America. And I've been a lifelong entrepreneur. So I have all of those varied experiences that not only that I can talk to you from a theoretical perspective, but also from a practical perspective where I've lived the life. So it's not
Yep.
just a matter of reading a book and not being
Mhm.
able to apply it. So it's a
Yep.
matter of actually applying what you need to apply in real time. So that's what I
Yeah.
believe sets me apart
Yeah.
from the average speaker.
Good. That's very detailed. Some of these things I know already, just for the benefit of just making us think about our own journey and also try to like refine that. Thank you for sharing that. That's very powerful. That's very
And I don't
powerful.
like talking about myself. So, I got a
Mm,
little caught up a couple of times because one of the biggest drawbacks for me, or challenges, I should say, is actually talking about myself, and
mm,
especially as an introvert, because I don't like attention. So I
yeah.
just leave it there.
Yeah. Good. Good. I mean, that's good. But we're just gonna enjoy the attention for some time today.